Hello, hello! So today's outfit of the day is a matching tweed set with a white beret from H&M, a vintage black Coach leather purse, and some matching flats, because Lauren and I decided that we were going to go to a perfume factory in a village called Ez in order to do a perfume making class and just kind of go on a little adventure. So let's get into it. So first things first, we had to order an Uber from our parents' house down in Nice up through the mountain to eventually drop us off at our destination in Ez at the factory. And it was so nice because our Uber driver was so sweet. He stopped multiple times so we could see all the best views and explained some of the history of the area. So it set a really good tone for the day. And then we reached the property, which is so cool. It's like located at the base of this valley kind of, but it's still nestled in the hills. So definitely a really cool location. We're able to see a little bit of the factory before we needed to go in and get ready to start our tour. We were actually the only two Americans, so we were able to have a private tour in English, which was really nice. And we went straight to the room where we were going to be building our perfumes just because we were not able to film in the factory, but it was really nice. There were people in there doing hand press molds for soap, people building different smell profiles, people preparing products for market. So it's like a really fully functioning factory, which was really cool. And then here we are doing our perfume making. It was so cool because we had her attention all to ourselves, and she really helped make sure that we created the scent profile that we wanted, whether we wanted it to be more head note, base note, or heart note. We definitely were able to achieve the best of what is the seasonal citrus scent that has white flower and citrus in it. So that was really fun, and it was a really cute sisters bonding activity. We got kind of like, mad scientist with it and we got really focused and in there and asked lots of questions, but we ended up really liking the results and having a lot of fun with her. And here we are just cleaning up, bottling up our perfumes to take with us, and she actually said that we did a really good job, which was a huge compliment because we were happy with it ourselves. And after that, we walked around the factory a little bit more, heard a little bit more of the history of the property and the family, and then we decided to go to the store and buy some gifts for our parents and also get ourselves some perfume to take with us. So that was really fun. And after this, we went out of the factory and just decided to see a little bit more of the landscape surrounding it, which was really fun. And after that, we decided to do some exploring around the area, which led us to one of the nearby gift shops. And it was so lovely. I feel like all of the store associates and all of the different citizens of Ez were just so nice, and it was just like the cutest little town. And it's kind of cool, they sell the Fragonard products everywhere. So after that, we decided to go even higher up into the mountain and just see some of the different views. And we ended up in the part of town which is considered the medieval city. And we were able to explore so much more of Ez. And I'm so happy that we did this because it was able to give us a different perspective beyond, the perfume making was really fun, but this region also has such a rich, beautiful history that we were able to walk around and enjoy, while also including a really fun and unique activity. Because I don't know when the next time I'm going to be making custom perfume will be, but this was definitely a very cool first experience. And I love this little window. Isn't that cool? Like you peek through this little window and you can just see the whole seaside. I thought that was so beautiful. But yeah, we ended up just kind of wandering through the village a little bit more, and it was nice because it wasn't too crowded. We decided to end with some lunch and have a little sweet treat and some cheeseburgers before we moved on to our next activity. Okay, so my outfit of the day for our day trip to Villefrance was pretty simple. I just wore a plain white cable knit sweater with a really cute denim skirt that I got from Forever 21, and then I paired that with tights and a pair of boots. So our day was pretty straightforward. We just got up in the morning, had some coffee, had some bread and butter and jelly, and just headed to the train station. Villefranche is really close to Nice, so it was a pretty easy trip over. I'm pretty sure it's like a 10-minute train ride away. So we hopped on the train and started our day, and I have never heard of Villefranche-sur-Mer before, so I had no idea what it was going to be like. I had no idea what to expect, and I can honestly say that it surpassed all of my expectations. As soon as you get off of the train, you see the most gorgeous blue water you've ever seen in your entire life. Okay, sorry, we have a dance break. I don't know why my family's like this. But anyways, so it was really beautiful. The entire palatial landscape is just insane with the boats and the water and all of the architecture. It's like nowhere I've ever been before. So only next natural step is to go into an alleyway, unidentified alleyway, and just see what's on the other side of it. Oh, what do you know? Catacombs. I actually don't know if it's catacombs, but I can tell you it was really dark and like echoey in there. I'm assuming it's just really old. But yeah, we decided to follow this random cat up the stairs because she seemed like she knew what she was doing, and she did not disappoint. She actually led us to a really beautiful courtyard, which started our adventure for the day, and I have to say she was the sweetest little street cat. I'm sure she belongs to someone, but she was adorable, and we like had to pause the trip for a second because I didn't want to say bye because she was so sweet. But anyway, so we made our way up into town, and this area was a little bit empty, so we decided to keep walking because although we wanted to see sights, we were also getting a little bit lunchy. So I ended up finding this place, which ended up being the best crepe restaurant I have ever been to in my entire life. Not only is everything super fresh and super delicious, but the owner, Diana, is one of the sweetest people I've ever met, and you really just want to see this business do well. And so I hope over the summer business is booming. And she was just doing her thing back there, casually making the best crepe I've ever had in my life. My mom went with ham and cheese, and all of us had like a little side salad to go with it, and then Lauren had like a honey almond, like a shredded almond brie type of situation. Hers was really good. It was like a sweet and savory. And then I was particularly hungry, and I was just curious, so I ended up going with the lasagna, and everything was phenomenal. Even the side salad, I was like, what is this dressing? This is so delicious. And so she's super sweet. She came out to say hi to us and explain some of the decisions that she made for her menu, and she showed us her cookbook, and it was signed by the chef that inspired a lot of the recipes that she uses in the restaurant. So as you can see, everything was phenomenal. We literally cleaned our plates. Well, I guess like everybody like ate their food, and then I scraped all the remainders off their plates. And then we ordered more food because, you know, when in Rome or when in Villefranche, why not? So we ordered more, and it was worth every bite. So we went back into town and just decided to see more sights, and we ended up stumbling across some more views, and we were able to see Villefranche from a different vantage point, which that's one thing that I love about the south of France is no matter where you are in town, I feel like there's not a bad view because everything is so beautiful. But one thing to keep in mind is that there are a lot of stairs, and anywhere you go that's up, you have to find your way back down, whether it's a scary staircase or whether it's an alley that you don't know where it leads. But lo and behold, I do feel like everything sorts itself out in the end. You just have to trust Apple Maps that, you know, you're not going to get lost in, you know, some scary dark tunnel. But we ended up deciding to go to this little waterfront cafe and grab some coffees, you know, refresh ourselves, get hydrated, get some water. I decided to hydrate with an Aperol Spritz, but it was really lovely and cute, and I love a nautical vibe. Like, I can get behind a nautical, you know, a little beachfront, little waterfront moment. So we decided to walk down the pedestrian walkway and just enjoy the water one last time, see it a little closer, and it is truly the clearest, bluest water I have ever seen in my entire life. And we went back up through town. It's kind of like we were just making our way back to the station, but that was the end of our trip. So Lauren and I were hungry when we got back because we had gone shopping for a couple hours, so we decided to just grab some like light bites and grab some bao bun and just little food, little stuff to share. But yeah, we had a great day, and this food was pretty good too. It was just nice to like not go straight home. I don't think we were ready for the day to end, but I would say that this place was pretty good, and it was also just kind of fun to have like a little sister side quest. So yeah, I would say that it was the perfect day, and I had a lot of fun. Super grateful. Okay, so Lauren just had a little bit of a traumatic incident. We were on the street. Show them your matcha latte. Her matcha latte, what did you get?
Boba.
Her boba that she's been looking forward to the whole trip came out really gross. And, you know, it's just disappointing, and it's whatever. And so before she had tasted it, we were taking pictures of her on the street with her matcha, and she was all excited. She was holding it up.
Sarah was going crazy with the
I was taking
photos,
pictures of her. You know, she was excited. She's been excited to try this place. And I guess there was a guy who had walked by us multiple times. Lauren had seen the same man. I never saw him. And when we were walking down the street, he took it upon himself to look at us and scream, "Selfie maniacs." And to me, the word maniacs is like crazy. Like, maniacs is insane. I took like 4 or 5 pictures of her, like maybe more. Maybe a lot, but he literally looked right at us and screamed it to the point that other people on the street were like looking like, did he just scream at you? I'd never seen the guy. Lauren said she had seen him
at least 3 or 4
but
times.
he made a point to say, scream selfie maniacs in a disgusted way, and then just sped walked, like he just speed walked like down the street. So we just want to cheer Lauren up and help her understand that it's it's part of the game. You want to get pictures of yourself and you want to get videos of yourself. There are going to be people who Selfie maniacs is insane. We're gonna make a girl group and call it Selfie Maniacs.
Yeah, we're the Selfie Maniacs. Yeah.
Whatever, it is what it is. Haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate, but we steady posting